I made a post yesterday, and I guess it ruffled some people's feathers. Hit dog will holler. But here's the thing, right? Somebody had hit me up, and they were upset over what I posted. The old me, but got with them. But here's the thing that I'm now fully starting to understand. When people choose to crash out, it has primarily nothing to do with what they're crashing out about. It has all to do with the struggle of their private life. You see, the people that crash out the most are the people that come on social media and they got everything to say. Somebody say something to them, they are the quote unquote realist. I don't trust somebody when they have to keep telling me that they're real, because when I walk into the room, I don't have to tell you that I'm real. I would assume that my actions will show you that I'm real. But when a person has to keep saying how real they are, or I'm that one, I'm kind of questioning you from the beginning. But the crash outs show up like that because privately they are in turmoil. You see, their social life doesn't add up to their private living. So that frustration, it has to erupt. And many a times they just label it a crash out. That's all it is. Now, this person was telling me, you talking about people got no jobs, and I'm listening. And I'm like, so what made you think that I woke up that morning, had a conversation, and chose to speak about it because I'm talking about you? A lot of times when someone's mad at you, it's not that they're mad at you. It's they're mad at what God is doing in you. That's all that it is. And when a person doesn't know really and truly who they are, they're still trying to figure it out, but they don't want to tell the world that they're trying to figure it out. So they have to find something in each and every person to be upset about. How are you upset with someone who is giving advice? You can easily just scroll on past. But here's the thing. You have so many people in your life that say they don't like you, but they will watch all your stories. They will look at all your posts. And you're like, why are you following me? You know what? It's because they see something in you. And a lot of times, especially in this generation, people don't like to say, hey, I admire you, because I admire you makes you feel weak. So they have to, quote unquote, find something to hate about you. Now it turns into, man, they think they know everything, but we could be friends. But what you do is you feel like I'm so familiar to you that we couldn't possibly be cool. But you idolizing these superstars and stuff, somebody that won't even answer a DM from you because they seem like they're so far away. That's why when people tell me how loyal they are, oh, I'm loyal to the core. That's part of the problem. I don't need no more people that's telling me that they loyal to me. I don't need that. I need people that have the capacity to understand me fully. And the problem is you have been dealing with people in your life that don't have the capacity for you. Doesn't mean that they're a bad person. They just don't have the capacity for you. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't happen eventually. But the problem is we throw this word loyalty around so much, and I'm loyal to a fault. If you can say that you're loyal to a fault, that's on you. When my grandfather used to speak life into me when I was 15, I didn't have the capacity to understand it. I didn't have the capacity to realize everything that he was telling me, but he still told me. But once I hit 22, 23, what I didn't have capacity for at 15, I now have for now. And that's the problem with many of us right now. We know we got some people in our life that don't have the capacity for us. That's why we have to minimize ourselves to be in their presence. That's why God has done something for us, and we are all in a circle, but you don't want to say nothing because this person is always talking about how horrible life is. Here you are, just got a raise on the job and you want to share it, but you can't share it because they telling you about how much they not getting paid. So you sit back and you just see, that just means that you are in an unbalanced relationship because they don't have the capacity for you right now. Now, here's the thing. Do you stunt your growth to appease the other person, or do you politely move on? And when I mean move on, I don't mean come on social media and say, man, this person ain't this, that, and other. You just got to push away. And your prayers is that eventually this person will get the capacity. But if they don't, you still love them all the same. You just can't be loyal to a situation that you have outgrown. Loyalty will tell you to get in that car and you know what they about to do because you're a loyal person. So you're going to go get that car and you know they about to go out here and do some dirt because you're loyal. But guess where that loyalty ends? When you're in that interrogation room and them same people that you thought was loyal to you, now they put it all on you. You have to have discernment in these relationships because like I said, this person was upset with me and I'm sitting back and I'm just like, I heard it. I could have went there, but I'm just like, okay. So you're not mad at me as a person. You're upset because the things that I said touched how you already feel. See, there's a lot of people that are so comfortable being comfortable that when they have to step outside that comfortability, it's a problem and they're scared. So when they see other people doing what it is that they really want to do, they have to find a reason to hate you. I spent years in places to where I knew that my loyalty was detrimental to me. And I've said this before, you can't fall in love in potential. Yes, everybody has potential. You can be in a friend group that all of these people have potential, but it is not your job to pull that potential out because some of them may not never get it. It is your job to find the situations that will be able to hold you. See, if my capacity is 100 gallons, that's my capacity and I find myself around people that are 200-gallon type people, I can try to work my way up to that. But in that moment, I know that my capacity level isn't to theirs. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Doesn't mean that they think that they're greater. It's just our capacity levels are different. A lot of us are 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus. And your capacity level, if you really take the time out, you still holding on to people that the capacity level is a 20 and you at 100. So the frustration comes when you're trying to pour into something that's only 20 gallons, but you got 100, you a 100-gallon person, and you're trying to pour into somebody that's only 20 gallons. Then the frustration happens. And the 20-gallon person, what they should be doing is leaning into the 100-gallon person, but you know what they do? They got to secretly hate you, but they admire the God in you. That's why they can't block you. And if they said they block you, they still watching you from a fake page. See, if I block someone, I'm done. I cut that off. I ain't no need to double back. Like I cut that off because I understand that the capacity level is different. I don't want to be associated with that. Now, if years to come, the capacity levels open up, like, okay, cool. Because a lot of people right now, if you look back over your life, you were so upset with someone, and the real thing was your capacity level was just off. That's why this when you were younger, when older people would tell you certain things, and you'd be like, man, they always talking, and you just ignored them, this, that, and other, because your capacity level was low. But now, as you're growing and the capacity level grows, you need to double back sometimes and apologize. Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that I put you through because back then, I didn't have the understanding and I'm sorry. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just write you off and you're the problem. And here's another thing before I get out your space. I hope it's well. If you really don't care, you wouldn't post about it. If you have to make a post about what it is that you don't care about, you really care, my friend. If you got to make this broad post say, yeah, I'm done with such and such, or I'm finished, God has moved me, you ain't even got to say that. But you're saying it as a cry out for help. That's why understanding capacity levels is so important.